Okay, this is a continuation of adjustment layers in the levels, and now we're going to also incorporate some curves. Alright, here I've got a picture that I took off the side of a mountain, and as you can see, it's pretty dark. Let's take a look at what the levels looks like in the histogram here. And you can see we have absolutely no whites and no shadows. Everything is kind of like just mushed into a gray area. So there are several ways we can approach this. One is to just bring up the highlights and to bring up the shadows and click OK. And what we could do after that is do a curves adjustment. There's another way I like to do it. We'll do another levels adjustment layer, and I've shown this before. We'll just simply do each channel, the red channel first, and then we'll do the green channel, and then the blue channel. Now I want you to pay attention to this blue channel here. I'm going to go beyond what I normally would do, and I'm just going to go past that point. Normally I'd stop right here, but I'm going to take it one step further because I want to bring in some greens. And that's the way we'll do that right there. Now that I've got that, I'm going to create a curves adjustment. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a mid-tone correction here. Now, I see in this area here it's really, really dark. And if you watch the curve itself right here, as I click on this dark area, at the bottom you can see, towards the bottom, as I move around, you can see a little bubble approaching on the curve itself. And that tells me exactly where on that curve this eyedropper is. So if I think this is a little too dark and I want to know where that is, all I have to do is hold down the control key and click on that area, and I need to brighten that area, so I'm going to use the arrow keys to bring that area up. Now I'm looking over here and I'm saying this is a little too bright, and I'm looking where this area is here. I'm going to hold down the control key, and there's my mark right there. And I'm going to bring this area down slightly right there. Now let's see what else. Right over here is a little too dark also. Where is that on? Ah, look at that. It's all the way down there. Hold down the control key. I think I'll do this one right here, right there. And we need to bring that area up too, just a little bit. And now I'm going to click OK. Now it looks a little too green, so I'll go back into my blue channel again, and I can take away some of that blue just a little bit. And that's looking a lot better. And click OK. So let's bring in the layers palette. Let's see what we did. This was our first adjustment layer. Remember what we did here was we brought in the whites and the darks right where they should begin, but the midtones remain the same, and what we could do is just to lighten that up just a little bit. You bring the midtones up, but I don't like that, and so what we did was we went on to create the second level, which was we did each individual channel. There we go. That's it right there. We did each individual channel. We did the red, we did the green, and finally we did the blue, and we did a special adjustment on the blue and clicked OK. And then we did our curves adjustment. And that's what our curves look like. And we used the eyedropper to find out on what parts of the curves we needed to lighten and darken. So, let's see what we have before and after. This is what we had before, and that's what we had after. A little bit of an improvement. It gives you an idea about where we begin to go with our adjustment layers.